Hello to amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Terraformers, a really cool game, tactical game about terraforming Mars. You can find the full playlist in the pinned comment below the video and in the description. This will be the second episode of me playing the Independence DLC on a very hard difficulty. Now, that's actually like one of the easier difficulties in the game. So yeah, we can play a little bit more comfortably. Didn't play this game in a while, so I got a little bit rusty, but I got the hang of it in the last episode. So if you wanna learn a little bit more about the game, check out the next episode. And in the previous episode, there's gonna be a link to way back. Hopefully I found the playlist where I played it, and there you can see me start on easy, learn the game, all that good stuff. Right, so here we are. We spent 10 turns in the game in the last episode. We are really increasing the influence of the industrial faction. So Independence, it's a DLC which makes it possible for the Mars to create independence from the Earth. And you do that by placing Martian seats in the parliament or whatever it is. And you do that by like increasing influence of the three factions, industrialist faction, humanist faction, and scientific faction. Once you get enough influence, you get a seat in the parliament, and in order to win, says here we need to get 12 seats. I don't understand that because there's like 8, so I don't know, but we're still gonna play and enjoy the game and hopefully find out what's up with that. So Mr. Thomas Foster here, well, has a standard explore action, of course, but it has mine resource action, which gives me 5 resources of a kind that we drill for, and this is a great opportunity to drill for some titanium here, which is right next to the city, which is amazing. That means it's gonna cost me only 1 energy to drill there. We can also build a supply station to make it a little bit easier to explore, because like any exploration from the, like if you click this button here, you can see the cost of exploration, like 2, 3, 2, 3. The further away it is from the nearest city or supply station, the more expensive it is. We're saving for the bacteria spreader. We need like 2 more turns. We can build it here. This is the spot we claimed with the city. We have 1 more spot to claim. We could claim the nitrates mine here, might not be the worst idea ever. Yeah, we need a new project. Oh, hello, landing pad. This will give us an additional trade route with Earth. That's tempting, especially if we're saving up food for the city, so we don't want the habitation module. And we already have a building which costs a lot of silicates, so we have a silicon dump ready anyway. So yeah, let's grab the landing pad now. Problem is, where do we even build it? Like, I guess we can build it there. Yeah, but we need to grab that spot first, and I was thinking about grabbing this one, so yeah, let's grab the nitrates mine, I think. Like, I don't know. That's a really good ability of his, like. What's the alternative? We're gonna need like some energy production soon. Like I want to get a city going soon. I think we're gonna grab this one here, to be honest, and put down a titanium mine on this titanium deposit. And yeah, for that we're gonna need 25 food and 10 water. We need 3 more water. We can grab it here with a satellite, and 25 food we're gonna get in 3 turns. So yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, let's just mine, grab that, get some nitrates going. Surely we can get some use for them. If nothing else, we can trade it to Earth. Boom. There we go. And then, yeah, we can claim this tile here, and we can build a nitrates mine there. Boom. Beautiful. So we got +2 nitrates. I'm gonna start trading them right away to Earth. So we're trading nitrates for what is it called, titanium right now. Next turn we can do it again and build the robots in the city, grab this, get another route going, and yeah, things are looking good. If it's a little bit too fast for you, again, watch the previous episode or watch the super old playlist. So, and I'm sure it's not too fast. It's probably too slow, if anything. Bioengineering progress. Okay, scientists are making progress on adapting life to Martian conditions through bioengineering. They have been experimenting with different genetic variations and now present you with their two most promising candidates. Which one of these life forms? Okay, so we got metallidurance. Requires 1 temperature. Okay. Produces 1 titanium per turn if climate zone has a city. That's interesting. This bacteria can process iron and other minerals from the Martian regolith into useful titanium through complex biomechanical processes. Or we can grab tundra forest. I think it's a little bit early for tundra, but maybe. Requires 1 rainfall. Like, do we have any places with like any rainfall? Like, I would say probably not. -3. Yeah, we have no rainfall. Where would rainfall even fall from? Like, we don't have oceans, we don't have anything, so... Yeah, no rainfall. I guess that means we just choose the metallidurance. Metallidurance. Okay. There we go. Okay. What's next? Yeah, we can drill if you like. Build another robot hub, grab the rocky plains, build a landing pad there. Yeah. We can also trade for food and water now that I think about it. But we're gonna grab water here. Five water, 2 tritium. And we got 10 food. Ooh. Your team discovered a lost batch of supply crates. Okay, so we have enough for a new city now. There's a water mine here. Ooh. Haha. Haha. We can blow up a nuke there or something. I don't know. Something like that, if I remember correctly. Okay. Well, we want to start a new city now, I guess. So the locations are this one and this one. I kind of want this one because there's a titanium deposit here. Although, like, once we get 2 trade routes going, maybe we don't even need titanium so badly, so fast anymore. It's hard to say. This city here, yeah, it will just be for titanium deposit. I'm not sure if that's worth it. We could also go for this one here. +1 humanist influence per turn per 5 food produced by this city. Oh, that's so hard. That's so hard. +2 scientist influence per turn per combination of 3 population and 3 robots in this city. I don't know. We also need to explore this location first if you want to do that. And it's going to be 1 to 3 energy. And then we are out of energy. I actually don't have enough for a robot hub. Yeah, energy is a problem. Maybe I should explore this and build an energy producer here. Yeah. Okay, I'm not ready for a city. A little bit too fast. A little bit too fast. Yeah, let's explore this. Explore this for 2 energy. Yeah, I need to make energy. What do we make it from? Like, I don't know. +4 power. Okay, that's good. So that's a net positive. 3 tritium, 3 science. The exploration report. Geothermal spot. They are very common on Earth, but less so on Mars. A geothermal heat source can be very useful on a cold planet. From generating power to heating cities or abating complex. You're supposed to have many ideas on how to put it to use. Okay, it's of a scientific in... Okay, so we can build a spa resort here. Right, or we can build a geothermal power plant. They're very common on Earth, but less so on Mars. Right, I'm gonna build a geothermal power plant here. For that, we're gonna need a lot of titanium, though. So... we're gonna drill for a couple of turns now. I mean... Maybe it's okay to just build a city then. But we need to explore these two locations first also. Yeah. It's a little bit sketchy. Oh, we can build a bacteria spreader finally. Okay, I don't think we have like a place which is hot enough for metal durance yet, but we can spread the other one. Yeah, let's build the bacteria spreader. There we go. And we're gonna spread... Yeah, there's no suitable climate zone for metal durance, but we can spread the Deinococcus. It's gonna give us 3 atmosphere per turn, and also give us some prestige. I don't remember what prestige even does, but atmosphere, yay! Gonna make people happy. And now... if we spread it here, it's gonna be back in 10 turns, which is ideal, so we're gonna spread it here. Right, Deinococcus spread, so we got 20 support and 2 support per turn. I wasn't aware we're gonna get that. Okay. So yeah, it's a nice purple bacteria all over the place. Deinococcus, sounds like some kind of throat infection. Was that Staphylococcus? Something like that. Alright. And yeah, next thing, I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do that. We'll see. It's always gonna be like an option lying in wait. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna need to place down robot hub first, and then the geothermal power plant. So we need like 18 titanium total. It's gonna take a while to get there, but we can mine resources here, so we're gonna speed it up. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. We need to choose a new thing here. Oh, look at that. Another tritium thermogenerator, just in time, because we have enough tritium. Household robot dispatch center. Okay, plus 2 support per turn. Yeah, this is a support building. I don't think we need it. Soil factory. 22 nitrates. Adjacent food production buildings produce +1 food per turn. Very expensive. So let's go for some energy. That's what we need. So we can build it like here. Yeah, this city is like mix of little bit of everything. That's how the first cities are, and later on you can like little bit specialize. Okay. So now we produce 2 energy per turn. That's much better than 1. 2 is better than 1. Who would have guessed? Okay. Okay. End turn, I think. We can't afford anything. Trade is set to nitrates. I think that's fine for now. Media documentary. A big media channel on Earth is filming a documentary about living on Mars. Living in Mars. They ask for an interview, and it would be a great way to attract investment in a particular field. What should we focus on during discussion? So we got the oxygen factory. We already have an oxygen factory, so I don't think so. Then we got faction quarters. This project can only be played once per city. Doubles the amount of influence per turn this city generates for its faction. A place for political factions to gather and organize along their ideas to spread and influence to grow. Or an eco-home. A housing community that has an advanced recycle system, therefore requiring less food. Right. Yeah, this is pretty good actually. You can build some like a habitation thing with 10 science and 15 food. I think we need faction quarters. Doubles the amount of influence per turn the city generates for its faction. And then we got another robot hub. Good. Man-Machine Cooperative Academy. +1 science per turn per combination of 1 population and 1 robot in the city. Humans and intelligent robots work together in this academy, contributing a great amount of research through mutual experimentation and understanding. Alright. Little bit expensive, so probably not. Or another landing pad. I think for now we're gonna grab the robot hub. Landing pads are nice, but Just +1 trade route. We already have one, so. Okay, I think right now, well, we're doing a little bit better with energy, so maybe this is like went down in priority. Yeah, a little bit, right? So maybe titanium is now like the priority. We could like put down a landing pad and start importing 2 titanium instead of 1. That might be good. Yeah. The sooner we get this thing going, the faster we'll be able to balance everything out. I wonder how dangerous it is to place down the faction quarters in RSF1. So like, this DLC that I'm playing is a little bit political, and if the leading Martian faction holds more than 1, like, that's so good though, no? Maybe we can dip our toes a little bit in Oligarchy. +1 extra skill use per turn. These are some really bad consequences though. Less projects proposed per turn. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather not to, even though it would be amazing, because we are already producing like... Well, actually, this city only produces... No, this city produces like +3. So this would double it to +6. We would get to the first city much faster. And then we would get the 10 power thing. It is tempting. It is tempting. But then I don't know, like, the amount of influence needed for the next step will probably be much higher. But then, yeah, we will definitely end up in Oligarchy. So I'm gonna go democracy. Like, I wanna end up in Oligarchy. So what I wanna do instead is I wanna build this in a city where there is like a different faction in play. So like, yeah. So either a humanist faction or... This is so hard though. +2 scientists per combination of 3 population and 3 robots in this city. So we don't need 3 population and 3 robots to get it going. That's so hard. +1 industrial influence per turn per 3 robots in this city. So we had like 4 robots, so it's +1 from that, yeah? And then +2 from the political college. And this political college just gave us like a lot of influence for like basically free. Okay, let's mine the titanium. This will put us to 10, which will allow us to place down another robot hub here. Which will increase our influence to 5 actually per turn. Oh god. Like if I want to, like I'm in a really great position to just go dictatorship. Which is insane. I want to do it. I want to do it. Okay, let's grab this Rocky Plains thing, I think. Yeah. And place down, okay, landing pad. And now we can like export 2 nitrates for 2 titanium. So we're gonna get 3 titanium per turn now, which is well, much better than 2. Okay. Okay. Energy, yeah, this was this. New building. What's this? Exhaust processor. +1 silicates for every 3 mines owned by the city. Okay. Food monitoring office. +1 comfort of living for every 4 food produced inside this city. Or some greenhouse farms. +1 food per turn. I mean, we could go greenhouse farms if you're gonna go for like the city down here. I think it's more likely I'm just gonna go for this one though. Build a titanium mine. Try to get a science building going there. I'm not sure what the city will be producing though. These places are probably like empty. Okay, I don't know, we'll see. I kind of want to do more titanium and to grab this as soon as possible. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. But thing is, like, why are we doing all of that? We're not exploring. Like, the city's waiting. +1 silicates for every 3 mines. Problem is, like, this city doesn't have a lot of more building slots. We have 2 more building slots and that's it. So, like, it's not like we can do much more there. We should maybe explore one of these two, build a supply station there and then continue exploring from there. But I don't know, I think this dude's just really good. Like, if you just like continuously like mine for titanium right next to your city, that's so efficient. You can't go wrong with that. And alright, and yeah, I don't know for the building. I mean, the city has 3 mines. I don't think that's good enough, to be honest. But other than that, what? This... I'm just gonna grab the greenhouse farm. Not sure if you're gonna be able to do anything with that, but okay. It's fine, it is what it is. A Marsquake! No! We hate those. A sudden release of subterranean energy caused the ground to shake near Sabia Miner. It damaged the structure and target of the tritium thermal generator, the laboratory, and the nitrates mine. As Martian seismic activity is still large and shrouded in mystery, our geologists have not yet determined its cause. Oh no. So now this is producing -10 support per turn because of damage. Oh god. Okay, we need 2 nitrates, 2 silicates to repair that. We can do that. We need 4 tritium to repair that. We can do that next turn. And here we need 4 power and 4 titanium. I really don't want to do that right now, but I guess we don't really have a choice. I mean, we do have a choice, but it's like really bad not to repair. And I guess we'll have 12 if I mine right now. Okay, let's do another mine. So we can build a geothermal plant. Yeah, that's really good actually. Boom. So now we're gonna have a lot of power building up. That's very beautiful. -18 support per turn. Yeah, but that's because of the broken down tritium thermal generator. Yeah, we'll fix that soon-ish. Now we can send another satellite. Where do we send it? So we can send it somewhere really far away. Or we can try to like unlock the city really, if you're gonna build here, and we probably will, right? Like, mines are really good. Yeah, it's hard not to. 1, 2, 3. That's basically 3 energy. Otherwise, I think it's fine. Nothing but rocks, but that's fine. And here we can place down a supply station, so we can export from here more cheaply into this direction, and then Or even here, and then, yeah. That's gonna be good. And we actually found some tritium, so we can repair it right away. That's amazing. Okay, so we don't get a huge penalty. Hey. Okay. Okay, Mars enthusiasts want some population placed. I don't know. Robot Hub, always good. Applied Science Center. New technology is suggested twice as fast. Research Center. +2 extra project will be proposed every turn. That's kinda nice. I already kinda wanna build this and that. Oh, but this will not work. +1 nitrates per turn for every 3 population in this city. This doesn't count robots, so this is useless. Well, of course it doesn't count robots. It takes nutrients from people's feces, I guess. Resources are scarce and we need to use everything we can, even manure, yeah. So I guess we're going for that. It's a little bit pricey though. Like, this city is very hard to clear, like 3 power to remove. This will make it cost less. It's so actually. Okay. So we're still selling nitrates, sending nitrates away. I guess we're building towards this. Adjacent power producing builds produce +1 power per turn. Oof, that's like... Not sure about that either. Maybe we should send away silicates instead. A little bit hard to say what the future will hold for us. Let's balance this out a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's good. You can research a project, right. Let's just grab a robot hub. You think I'm obsessed with robots? Maybe. We're still not gonna get a seat in a parliament. And like, how are we gonna prevent from going oligarchy at this point? Like, with +5 per turn. Yeah. We're gonna become oligarchy at least for a little bit, I think. It's gonna be really hard to stop it. We would need huge growth in one of the other two to prevent it. Like, I would really need to go into this hard. Like, I would need to found a city with +1 humanist influence per turn, per 5 food produced by the city. Get the production of the city to 5 food per turn through greenhouse farm and the tuber farm. And this thing, that's gonna be +3, and then somewhere else +2 more. Oh god. I think it's more likely we can do this, maybe. So 3 populations and 3 robots in a city. Like, why is this one so much easier to do? Like, I guess we just need another political college. We can just remove it if you don't want to be an oligarchy, I guess. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. And then build, like, double it with this. Yeah. Maybe that's how it goes down. So what, we build a city here. But that's gonna cost 10 water, so we can't really place that or that. But it wouldn't matter anyway, because... Can you please, like... Select a resource which you have 0, gain 10 of that resource. This is so weird. It's so hard to get 3 population, that's the thing. Yeah, they... Well, it's partially my fault, because, like, I play so hard into into robots, right? So it was natural for me to become an industrial society. And then this seems just so crazy hard to do. And this one seems so easy, right? And I guess this one just gave me a lot. Maybe I should have not built this. Maybe I should have saved it. Yeah, I probably should have saved the political college for humanists. Yeah, that would solve everything. If I just didn't build it. Yeah, I was a little bit too eager to get this. And like, they don't really do anything, do they? Like, yeah, you get some more points up front, but yeah. Oh well. Maybe we get another one. That would be great. If you get another one of these combined with that, like I can catch up to the industrialists. Okay, but now I need to decide, like, are we going for that or that? I guess human is first. Try to get 5 food production. And that means we go here, which wasn't really planned, but do we need to do it this turn though? No, because we can't really afford any of these two anyway, so like, can I place a supply station here? I can. Okay, so next turn we can explore all of these for cheaper, get some water here, some silicates there. Yeah, it's actually a nice place for a supply station now that I think about it. Sure. There we go. And then, okay, we're gonna change this. We're gonna export the silicates now. Good. Good. Then yeah, I guess the plan is to make this city then. Decisions, hard decisions. But okay, we made like a plan, so now things should go a little bit faster. Sector investment. Economic growth has been steady for the past few years and we have more budget than expected. Additional funds are enough to provide substantial subsidies to one of our industries, leading to a noticeable increase in output. Which industry should this boon be granted to? Mining industry produces titanium, tritium, water, and silicates and nitrates again. Or manufacturing industry produces food, science, and power again. So we can get like 1 food, 4 science, 2 science, and 4 energy, which is 7. Or we can produce one of these. 2, 3, 4, which would be 5 total. So I guess manufacturing industry is better. Kinda. I think that's a lot of power, right? Okay. Rover Exploration Center. Ooh, these are so good, by the way. We want as many of these as possible. Tritium thermal generator. That's cool. So this allows us to like place a rover exploration center somewhere and have an extra explorations from there. What's this? Public bath. Yeah, I think it's the exploration center. We already have decent energy production, so okay. I don't have enough nitrates. Well, if we build a city here and expand there, we can build a mine here then. Yeah, get faster to the tuber farm, get some food growth going. See if we can do a population, but we're gonna go for this, right? Yeah. So we need some water also. Lots of water. We're gonna get all that water. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I think we're gonna need to import water, interestingly enough, which is fine. Well, we can do that. This would be good to get as soon as possible also. Like, I'm wondering what his action is this turn. We can grab some silicates there. We can explore this and fund a city here. Problem is this city doesn't do much except if you build a mine here. But if you build a mine here, then we cannot do this soon-ish. And I kind of really want to do this as soon as possible. So... I mean, I can get it... I cannot get it now, but... I can get it next turn if you grab tritium here, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. It's gonna be hard to catch up to the industrialists, though, that's the thing. How bad is it? Like... Yeah. But actually being an oligarchy for a little bit is not even that bad. I'm just too worried that they're gonna be like that for much longer then. So yeah, these are the options. Explore that, fund a city, get a nitrates deposit going. Explore that, get the rover as soon as going. These are both good options. I think I want to get the rover going as soon as possible. How much it will slow us down if we put down a robot hub in this city. Like, robot hub in this city is not even that good though. We could build a rover here, maybe. Wait, does the rover need... Oh, we need to control a location to build there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think in that case, yeah, I'm gonna go for the city then. And build a rover there. So build a city here, 25 food, 10 water. And yeah, we need to choose. So we can choose that. +1 distress influence per turn per 5 power produced in the city. This is actually hard. This is much harder than the other one. We got lucky, kinda. Then we got humanist, +1 influence per turn per 5 food. And then +2 science influence per turn per combination of 3 population, 3 robots. 3 population in city is super hard. So I think this is my best bet. Food back initiative. There we go. And be like... the foodies. I don't know. Green, yeah, green's good. Select a slot for the headquarters. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like, buildings you build have to be like connectable to the headquarters, right? I think we're just gonna remove that, to be honest. Yeah, we can build the headquarters here, remove that, because first we're gonna build robots anyway. Although right now they don't do much. That's fine. If I decide I don't want to be an oligarchy, yeah, I can just destroy this building. I really don't want to do that. Oh, but we can just reallocate it. We can just like pause the process. Okay, we might use that trick just to like... Yeah. So we can grab the nitrates mine, although like obviously we cannot build it yet. We lack resources. That's okay. super bad building, dude. Okay. Okay, I think trading away nitrates is good. I'm thinking actually like, I think, let's import water. Because I want to build the greenhouse farm. And yeah. We can drill for this anyway, so. But then, what? What's up with that? Yeah, we can drill. Okay, we can drill. Remember, we can always drill. Okay. Oh, Thomas. We dipped into industrialism too much. The foodies, you have to catch up. The industrialist faction gains power, gain a seat in the parliament. They expand their influence over the Martian government and provide you with a unique mandate as a token of appreciation for your support. The industrialists have now gathered enough influence to claim a seat in the Martian government. As a thank you, they grant us a mandate. Get a generator boost. Place an industrialist seat. Can we like not place it? What if I don't want to place it? Oh. Oh. So if I don't want to go into Oligarchy, I just don't place the seat. Okay, interesting. Tier 2 Industrialist Mandate. Construct a city mine for free. It immediately grants plus 12 of its resource once constructed. Construct a city mine for quick and direct access to local resources. So if I don't need 10 energy right now, which I kind of don't, I can just not do it. Maybe we just place this one instead. Construct a city mine for free. It immediately grants plus 12 of its resources once constructed. Oh. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. It does take up a slot here, no, but that's fine. Another robot hub. Okay, games like we know what you like. Development center. You can search plus one extra project every turn. Ah, that's good. No, you can have 2 extra projects in reserve. I mean, I like these, and I already have like an extra robot hub here anyway. Oof, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think we want the rover next, right? So I feel like we need to mine either way. Problem is like we need to build this. Okay, we can build this next turn. I'm gonna regret it if I don't take a robot hub and I need it in the future, but surely the game's gonna be like, hey, have another one. I mean, we have an extra one. Okay, yeah, I like this building. New technologies. Actually, we're gonna be able to build that soon. We're gonna have to choose between... yeah, that's... I think this is really good. I think we should build it as soon as possible. Yeah. For sure. Okay, I can be like, you don't get a seat. No, you don't. I don't like you, industrialists. You're powerful, but like I don't want you to be too powerful. Okay. Yeah, I think like we definitely want to build a mine here, so we drill. But actually, no, we want the rover exploration center first, maybe. It's yeah. But either way, we drill. And yeah, we send a satellite and we send it somewhere far away from everything. Water's good, right? Yeah, water's good. +3 to heat, +3 atmosphere, +3 water. A big chunk of CO2 ice which can be sublimated to densify and warm the atmosphere. It will begin to happen by itself if the temperature rises high enough, but we could accelerate it by detonating some nukes. Yeah, that's definitely like... Drop nukes. I mean... We're gonna get atmosphere next round. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's smarter not to drop nukes. What do you guys think? Dropping nukes is like a dangerous business. Okay. So next round we can build a rover. Hopefully down here. Although like... Since we have a supply station here, it's not really that amazing. Yeah, that's because I changed my plans, so it doesn't really work out that way. I wonder if I should build a city here, probably. We also have to keep in mind, okay, right now the oceans are not rising, so it's kind of safe. But yeah, eventually that's also gonna be a thing. I need to see if we're gonna do that. Yeah, this is not a really powerful seat. I wonder if the game's actually gonna allow me not to do this. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, are we gonna be able to build something next turn? Yeah, gonna be able to build some nitrates. Okay, that's good. We can build a mine right now, but then... We're gonna have enough for the rover. No. Is it urgent to build a greenhouse farm? No, but like the faster we collect more water, the sooner we're gonna be able to build a second one once we get it. So, yeah. You still have government seats left to place. Ah, the game doesn't allow us. Oh, we're gonna become an oligarchy. Our first step towards Martian independence has been taken. To secure full independence, the Martian factions together must hold all seats. But be fair, if a single faction grows too powerful, our government could tip into an oligarchy or even a dictatorship. The choice is yours. Guide us wisely and freedom for all Martians will be ours to claim. No, I had no choice. I had to place it. The industrialists currently hold only one more seat than the other Martian factions combined. Therefore, we are a democracy. Oh, that's gonna change in 12 turns. Oh my god, no. Okay. Calm down, don't panic. Don't panic, there's plenty of time. Not, So if you're generating like 4 points per turn, so I have 7 turns. I have 7 turns to start generating 4 of these per turn. We can't even do that. We can do 2. We can get 5 food and then double it. Oh my god. Well, I guess we're gonna take a green leader next, yeah? So that's gonna help a little bit. Yeah. Okay. +1 humans influence per turn per landmark location, providing support or comfort of living owned by the city. Ah? Wait. That might be doable, actually. Okay, there are places where that's achievable. There are places. So yeah, maybe we can build another city. Ooh, wait. +1 humanist influence per turn per landmark location providing support or comfort of living owned by the city. Yeah, these two places have big smiley faces, so maybe there is one of those there. Okay, that's interesting because this one is really hard to do. I just need this building, like I just need another political college and all my problems are solved. I guess if you're dropping this, we actually want the other one, which gives us more choices. 3 hours later. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Game really wants us to be a democracy. They're like, be careful, you might drop into oligarchy. Yeah. That's what it is. Oh! Factions propose new policies. Interesting. After a round of internal discussions, each faction proposes a new policy to earn more influence in government. Which of them do you favor? So we can change the policy? Okay. +1 industrialist influence per turn per 5 power produced in this city. We can replace that with +1 industrialist influence per turn per 3 unique resources or terraforming outputs produced by this city. That one seems easier to do, no? Okay. +1 humanist influence per turn per 3 population in this city. Yeah, that's definitely easier than that, but like it's a bit late. Scientist policy. +2 scientists influence per turn per combination. Yeah, that's the old one. +1 scientist influence per turn per bacteria spreader building owned by this city. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Oh, atmosphere level increased. Your terraforming efforts are paying off and the latest scientific analysis shows the atmosphere level has reached a new stage. Mars environment is becoming even more comfortable to live in and your people are controlled. Some lifers may now be supported. Okay, +100 support and +1 radiation protection in all cities. What in the world is that? Industrialist mining center. Oh my god. Seats required. 1 industrialist sit. So when they gain influence, they start bombarding me with new buildings. Oh my gosh. This game's so cool, actually. I miss playing it. I see. Yeah, I think like this game is best placed in the industrialist way. I would even say most likely dictatorship. Industrialist dictatorship is like the easiest way to play. I think most likely your leader gets 2 extra skill uses per turn starting next turn is like totally busted and super powerful. This is irrelevant. This you can easily out manage. This is kinda not even that important because like on harder difficulties you get way less support from like expectations rather than from comfort of living. Like if you have robots everywhere, this doesn't even matter. And yeah, I guess you can choose leaders, but yeah. Okay. I still want to be democracy in this run though. That's interesting. Okay, we can grab a habitation module. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. +1 scientist influence per turn per bacteria spreader building owned by the city. So we have a bacteria spreader here, but there's no way we can get a scientist city to own that. So we need another scientist city that would own a bacteria spreader maybe here or so. Which is not impossible, but like we are so far away from that. I think. Mm. Yeah, I don't think this helps a lot. +1 humanist influence per turn per 3 population in this city. And this is for my next city, right? So, like... I guess let's go scientists. I'm gonna have bacteria spreaders eventually everywhere. We're definitely not going industrialists. New scientist policy. There you go. Okay, and scientists are already on 10. Because we started with the scientific, yeah. Okay. Okay. So if I want the Mars rover here, like I would need to like mine for titanium, which is probably fine. Oh, he's going away soon. Right, 2 more turns. Okay, and we can grab this, and then we can put down a rover, and we can send him there. Explorers have reached the cliff on extensive canyon system. The view from up top is breathtaking, and this would certainly be a landmark tourist destination for any city with access to it. Okay. Your team discovered a lost batch of supply crates, and we got 10 power. Oh, a cannon view. Viewpoint tower, right. T-Rex. That's another thing entirely, the T-Rex thing. The soil here contains more nutrient minerals than elsewhere. It would be a good place to grow food efficiently. I mean, yeah, we built the tuber farm there. Oh yeah, we need to remove this first. Actually, this robotic center is not the best place, but... Maybe we can get a building which doubles food production. But that building would be best here, affecting that and that, yeah? And then we move this somewhere. Because of the logistical difficulties moving this building, we generate -4 support per turn during the relocation process. Yeah, because like it's we would be missing people while it's been moving around. Okay, I actually feel like removing this and building the greenhouse farm here, just in case this becomes a thing, this trifecta here. Probably not, but who knows. Give us an opportunity to do that, yeah. And then I'll probably place this here, but let's see what the future holds for us. Okay, and then right, gas factory for more atmosphere. Okay. What is this thing? Increases the output of adjacent mines by +1 heat per turn for every 4 mines owned by the city. Adjacent heat has have -2 comfort of living. Administrative center for mining business, which allows us to more efficiently manage the mines in this area. Must be built on a planned location owned by the industrialists. Okay. Like, can it be here? No, I don't think so, right? I don't really have a good place to place that even. Here? Nah. That's crazy talk. Development center, oh yeah, right. We can research 1 extra project every turn. We can have 2 extra projects in reserve, right? And now we want the thing that offers us more things. But now we can grab 2 things, yeah, we can. I mean, maybe this is okay. I mean, it's probably good. We have a lot of power, so why not, right? And then do we grab the industrialist mining center? I don't see it, to be honest. I just don't see where we place it. I mean, it's nice, kinda, it's powerful. +1 hit per turn for every 4 mines owned by city. Like, no, it's too expensive, dude. Like, what is that even? This is an industrial regional building. It can be crossed online location owned by. Yeah, I didn't really plan for it, you know. So like, this. I guess this would be a good spot, but it would give reduced comfort in the city. Like maybe we can build it there. We can build it there. Yeah, I guess. I mean, this city does own like 4 mines. Is this a mine? This is not a mine, is it? But this is a mine, yeah. So we got 1 mine, 2 mines, 3 mines, 4 mines. So this city has 4 mines, so it would produce 1 heat per turn, and it would increase the output of. But this is not a mine, so it would need to be built here actually. But that's fine. We can build it here. Yeah, I feel like actually, legitly, like we can build a water mine. We can build a nitrates mine. Like, we need to increase the population of this city and get more mines going. Like, regardless of everything else. So we're still selling silicates. Adjacent power producing buildings produce +1 power per turn. Yeah, this one will not happen most likely. Yeah. I think we're gonna be an oligarchy for a little bit. As long as it doesn't happen when we have to choose a leader, I think I'm fine with that. I'm not sure actually. Okay. More water. Yeah. So like here we're producing 3 food now. So if we get 2 more food producing buildings, we're gonna be at 5, and then we can double it with that. And that's gonna get us somewhere, but not far enough. Gonna grab that, and I'm really we have a lot of food production, so maybe this is okay now. Yeah, this one I just can't find a nice place to fit it. Doesn't do enough. It's like if you place it next to 2 mines, that's like 16 extra resources. I mean, it's nice, but like we can't place it next to 2 mines. That's the problem. We got a mine there. That one doesn't work, and then we got 3 mines here, and I cannot place it there because this is a city location. So where? Yeah, just doesn't fit. Because of that I don't take it. It doesn't fit anywhere. Otherwise I would, just in case it becomes useful at some point, you know. But yeah, we can build this. +2 atmosphere per turn. That's important for our terraforming efforts. I don't necessarily. Why does it say housing +1 population here? Because this didn't give us population. Yeah, I guess I'll just, if you're gonna do the trifecta here, yeah, we can just put it here, I guess. Fine. Okay. Bioengineering progress. Scientists are making progress adapting life to Martian conditions through bioengineering. Alpine forest. That's a bit early for that, isn't it? One temperature, when there's like no way. Cyanophyta. Okay, yeah, that's an easy one to do. Research projects. What is that? Orbital farming, +2 food per turn. Okay. Electron beam printer. Mines that produce titanium owned by the city produce +1 titanium. Okay. A large 3D printer using an electron beam for advanced metal composites. Crazy thing. Just crazy thing. Very expensive. A rover exploration center. Okay, we're gonna grab that. And I guess we already have so many farms, and we're gonna make even more. I guess we can grab this. But it seems so expensive for what it does. So one mine is like 8 resources. Okay. So if you have 2 titanium mines, that would cost you 16 resources to do. And this one's 21. But what if you don't have titanium mines to build? Haha. And it also doesn't require another slot. It gives you a free slot as well. Okay. So it's like creates a free slot next to this mine and builds a mine on top of it. Mine on its own costs 8 resources, 4 energy and 4 titanium. And then a free slot, I don't know how valuable a free slot is, but it's pretty valuable if your city is full and has no more room. So it's okay, it's okay, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. I like it, I like it. Uses up a slot in the city though. Ah, but yeah, haha, that's also the thing. So a slot costs 3 energy and 3 titanium actually. Even worse, yeah. Yeah, I actually don't know if you wanna build it. It's something to use the energy on right now, which is kinda good. Yeah. I really do need some like projects. What did we wanna build? Like this is okay, yeah. If you want to build this, we will need to change what we trade. Okay. So in 2 turns we can build another rover, which is pretty good. I'm not sure where we place it though, but hey, that's a problem for the future generations. Yeah, that's a really good question. Where do we place it? Like there? From AirSF1, but then that means the robots go here. Yeah, almost for sure we need to drill though. Get 5 titanium. That's just too good, right? Yeah, I think it's too good. It will pay itself off, like in what, 21 turns? If we had 2 titanium mines, it would look much better. We don't, though. It's a bad map. How come we have no 2 titanium mines anywhere near my city? How did we even get so like developed without that? It's crazy. Yeah, I don't think there's any value out of robots right now. Maybe we can get like a titanium with... But that's the thing though, there's nowhere to place this. That's the biggest problem. Like what, here? Yeah, I guess. But that means robots go here. In this city, go robots. 2, 4, 6. You're gonna have 8 robots here. At least it's not gonna increase this. Yeah. Oh, you RSF1, you caused me such a headache. There's also something to be said about like placing a scientist faction city somewhere. So even if we do go in oligarchy with the industrial faction, if these two factions can catch up at the same time, then we can have like 3 seats of industrialists and one of each of these two, and be like a democracy again. That's our dream. If we want to place this, we should place it sooner rather than later. Like, the longer we wait, the worse it is, right? That's true. We have 2 more slots here. It would be really hard to place this the next round. Yeah, no, I think this is too expensive for my situation. Just this. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess this city will just have to produce like a stupid amount of food, like 10 if possible. Like if I can double this, that's 6, and then 4 more somewhere, I don't know. Or maybe we move this like I said. That's very likely something that's gonna work out for us. If I play this right now, no. Yeah, either way, we'll not be gonna be able to place this down next round. We're not gonna have enough titanium, that's the thing. Yeah. So do we build a mine? Instead here, since we cannot get this one out so soon. Maybe we can explore for some titanium somewhere. What is this map? Okay, there's the titanium there. We can put a satellite there, get some titanium. Okay, maybe, but that's not gonna be enough. Drop nukes, no. Right, let's not do anything then. Let's save titanium a little bit. Even though I would like some more nitrates. It's not gonna be enough. Let's build a nitrate mine. There we go. It's just not gonna be enough. Election year. Thomas Foster is retiring. And we can choose a Mariam Fayed. Oh, +2 influence per turn. +2 influence per turn. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. Explore location, collect +1 resources or resource hint. The further away location, okay. 3 more projects are proposed this turn, gain +4 science. Ooh, that's good, I like that. Drone hub. Oh, I remember her. Oh, she's the drone lady. Why is she a scientist though? Oh my god. Oh, she really lets you like super expand. But that's not what we need right now. We need a humanist, I think. Explore location, gain 10 support. Select a city, produces support 2nd time this turn. Each city can only be selected once per leader. Construct embassies for free. Oh no, she sucks. Increase your number of trade routes by 1 for every 3 new trade routes you set up. Resource specific trade routes don't count. Remains active for the entirety of the game even after the leader is retired. Okay. So the question now is... what is that? Laboratory, hospital. Okay, laboratory is nice, I guess. Hospital or another robot hub. So now the question is, do I drill for more titanium so we can get the rover exploration center faster, or it's so harsh how little titanium I have. Like, I probably want to go satellite here. Some water will be nice. New city soon, maybe. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want to do the city soonish also. Here. There's nothing here smart happening. We can grab water here also. Yeah, this is really good rover location. Or we grab Miriam and do innovate. Plus 3 more projects are proposed this turn and gain for science. And the reason I would take this is... That's so good though. Increases your power production by 1 for every new 4 power you start producing. Remains active for the entire game even after the reader has tried. Like, we would gain innovate. Which would allow me to get 3 more projects. Which would make it like much easier to get more tuber farms. Or whatever we need to get to 5 foot here. And then double it. So we get +2 influence for humanists, and then we got +2 influence for scientists also. And like, she alone on her own in 15 turns would get a science seat. So we just have to prevent this from happening in 9 turns, like instead of 15. And we also +1 scientist influence per turn per bacteria spreader building owned by the city. Like that. But like, we don't need to rush it, right? Like, I mean, her thing's gonna happen either way. Yeah, it's okay, I think. Even though I do want to spam out a lot of robots, I don't have to force it. I don't think so. So what I'm thinking right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill for some more titanium, because we're really hurting for titanium. And then at some point we need to explore this. We need to build a city here. I'm gonna fund it with the... with this. +1 scientist influence per turn per bacteria spreader building owned by the city. And we can maybe put a bacteria spreader here and here. Oh, that would be great. And then double that, we start getting 4. And we can maybe catch up even. And with her ability, we might find more bacteria spreaders really fast. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Yeah? But like, titanium will be necessary, right? For what? Actually, might not even. How much is this? 3. That's not super expensive either. But like... water is gonna be needed. Yeah, for a new city we're gonna need water. So it's almost sure that we're gonna do a satellite here. Yeah. Yeah, if you go for... I feel like if you go for Rover Exploration Center, we're gonna end up in Oligarchy. And maybe that's okay for at least a little bit. Unless we move this building around, which... So this building gives me like, what? +2. So without that, it would take like 20 turns. Not really. It would be +3. And we need like... 40, like 13 turns. I was still too fast. Yeah, I think we should just play like Maybe this is a good building. Because we already have +4, so... Drill so good. Is 5 resources still really good? 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 12, 6. I produce 16. That's 1/3 of my production just in one ability. Yeah, I think I have to do it just because how badly we are with titanium. We're gonna need titanium for this, we're gonna need titanium for that. Okay, let's do it. And what happens, happens. And I'm actually gonna plop this thing down to get +1 titanium per turn, even though it's super expensive. I feel like since I have so much power production right now, like it's kind of reasonable. And then, yeah, our new leader, Mariam Fayed. She would fit better if you want to catch up with humanists, but her abilities are just not something that make me excited. So you can pause and read her abilities. She's like a support. I'm not a huge fan of supports, so we're gonna choose Mariam Fayed. Probably one of my favorite characters, to be honest, because of her ability to spam out drone hubs. Mariam Fayed, faction scientist, +2 influence per turn, expertise, robotics. Growing up, Mariam was surrounded by stories on all sides. While she enjoyed Grandpa Tarek's war stories and listened intently to her father's recitations of the Holy Quran, her favorites were the tales of Arabian Nights her mother read to her before bed. The ancient stories of brass automatons and strange machines kindled her imaginations and ignited her passion for robotics. Her innovative design earned her reputation as the Red Planet's leading roboticist, but her colleagues are somewhat bemused by her eccentricity. Still enamored with the ancient proto-sci-fi of her youth, her robot designs feature elaborate arabesque decorations and humanoid or animal forms. Right, explore location, gain collect +1 resources of every resource hint. The further away locations from the units, we'll probably not gonna use this one too much. 3 more projects are proposed this turn. Gain +4 science. That's really good. That's gonna let us dig for something very useful. And then of course the drone hubs, like for expanding, this is really good. Not sure how many we can spam out. We don't really have cities right now for it. Well, we kind of have one, but we'll probably want to use this to start with to get us out of this oligarchy hole. Multiplication robots increase the maximum, yeah. Mariam Fate's advanced automatons drones have a wide variety of capabilities and are well suited to any task. And then of course, increase your power production by 1 for every 4 new power you start producing. It remains active for the entirety of the game even after the leader has retired. Okay, Mariam, welcome to the team. And of course she can't use her ability because we use the drill ability of the other dude. And yeah, I guess laboratory is really good, right? And then I probably don't need hospital. We are doing really good on support, so offers wide variety of treatments from frostburn to radiation sickness. Yeah, just gonna grab a robot hub. We probably don't need another robot hub, but hey, whatever. And now, yeah, like one of our goals really is to get a city going here, get a titanium deposit mine. We're gonna need 25 food, we're gonna need 10 water. So in 15 turns... Oh, actually we lost 1 production, so this slowed down now. Look at that. So we only have 4 turns gap now. So if we can like reduce the 4 turn gap here, the industrialists will not get the majority. Okay. And basically if I start moving this right now, that's it. I just move this like there and like that's it. I can troll them. I can be like, what political college? I don't know what happened to your political college. And I move them to the other side of the city, and then I move them back. Oh, and then yell for democracy in the background. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. But yeah, anyway, this is the furthest away area. It has a lot of water, so it's a good thing for my aspirations to found a city here. So like, I really feel like we just put a satellite here. There's reasons not to, but I think it's gonna end up being well. Yeah, 6 water, 2 silicates, wonderful. So extract water for oceans. Yeah. So now we're like, oh yeah, we can extract all these locations, water for oceans. But that's crazy stuff. That's crazy. that's how you end up underwater. But what was I thinking? So yeah, we went this direction, right? For rover exploration center. We're gonna be able to build it soon-ish. We're gonna be a little bit bad with power right now for a bit, because we spent a lot on the thing. But at least we have a lot of that. So we have 9. And then this costs 6. That's 15. Well, we might not even need to build the robot hub, actually. Like, I can just here, with her ability, build the drone hub. And then grab that and build the exploration center there. I didn't want to build a bacteria spreader there, though, that's the thing. But we can probably like... But this is a good location for a bacteria spreader though. Yeah, and I have to think about where this drone hub goes. Why don't we place it like here though? I can place it there. Doesn't have to go there. We need to explore it though, but that's fine. We can build a robot. We can build a drone hub right away if I grab some tritium. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. But where though? Here. But no, there's gonna be something here preventing me from building it. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, sadly, yeah, I think I shouldn't have built this thing. It just was too expensive. Because now we can't remove this, and because we can't remove that... we wouldn't have... Well, we could have removed that. No, we wouldn't have enough, would I? No, I wouldn't. But okay, let's plan for the next turn, right? Actually, we could make a hut here. Yeah, I don't like this is like the end of the... Actually, it's a good place to make a hut. Okay. A long video. I'm gonna try to do like 1 video per leader and try to keep it under control. Right now, yeah, this video got a little bit long just because like I'm scrambling to try to keep myself out of Oligarchy, because like I set myself a goal, right? If I'm playing on very hard difficulty, which is like the easiest difficulty for this scenario, I guess they consider this to be a hard scenario, right? The government. But like if I'm doing that, then what I want is like I want to stay democracy, because that's something I think it's cool. I think democracy is cool. Although I could start a rant how democracies these days don't perform really well and blah blah. But let's not get political on the channel, right? But I still think that will of the people is something to be respected. I wouldn't like to live in an oligarchy myself, or in a dictatorship, even less. So let's just assume it's a good thing, a democracy in this game, and let's try to adhere to its principles as much as we can and try to avoid going into oligarchy. So yeah, that's why the video was a little bit longer, because I was trying to find anyway the fastest way, the bestest way to catch up. And I didn't consider that a tier 2 leader, which is Mariam here, would give me 2 scientific influence per turn, which makes her catch up pretty nicely. So yeah, I think the problem's solved. We just move this building and that's it. Anyhow, That's gonna be it for this one. Hopefully enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice. Be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next episode of Terraformers, where we're gonna terraform Mars some more. We didn't really talk about it, but terraforming process is looking good as well. Anyhow, see you next one. Let's make this democracy thing work. Yeah. NeomAre signing out. Bye bye.